my friends. I'm me, and this is Beads Intuition. Anyways, let's get right on into the reading. I feel so energized today, probably because I had more caffeine than usual, so I feel like it's the perfect time to do a reading. This is going to be my second reading that I uploaded like 2 days in a row. So like, who are they? I'm like a regular uploader? What? No, I'm probably not going to be uploading like every single day because that's just not sustainable for me personally, at least not right now. So anyways, I don't know why I went on that. Okay, yeah, so let's do a reading for the collective, see what comes out. Please and thank you, spirit guides. We have for the collective, please and thank you. We have for the collective, please and thank you. What do we have for collective today? Okay. First one out, the Ace of Swords. Somebody's coming towards you with some sort of communication. What is this communication coming towards the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay. This communication, so the Seven of Cups came out as well. So it has to do something with choices. You have some choices to make in regards to communication. What else, please? Please and thank you very much. The Judgment card has been coming out so much lately. The collective is going through some major transformations. Anyways, Judgment card came out. Father of Pentacles, otherwise known as the King of Pentacles. Daughter of Wands, otherwise known as the Page of Wands. So, okay. Yeah, you have options, and it's like you're gonna be going through this time of judgment, judging who is right for you. I have two energies right here. There's the Father of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. So, Father of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This is somebody that is stable, secure, and established, either in their community or within themselves. Very mature energy as well, being a king. And then with the Page of Wands here, that is indicating somebody that's a little bit more youthful, somebody either in energy or in age. And this is somebody that's a little bit more optimistic, somebody that may not be super established. This is somebody that's curious about exploring something here. But with the Pages, they're a little bit different than the King because they, actually they're a lot a bit different than the King. They are not as mature or evolved, at least within the connection. But it seems like whoever this is, they have some sort of passionate communication for you, possibly. You know what? Before I go on, I'm gonna clarify. Please clarify the Ace of Swords for me, please. Okay. Are all of these? Well, they want to tell me a story? They're going to tell me a story. Okay. Alrighty. So, we have the King of Swords, Cups. I knew it was the King of Cups, but I said swords. Anyways, the King of Cups. And this is clarifying the Ace of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. And the Lovers card. Okay, yeah, so you have some major decisions to make because the Lovers card is all about choices. So whoever's coming towards you, again, it's two different energies because there's the King of Cups, but also the Knight of Cups. I feel, and also, ooh, I really actually like how this came out because the way that, like, the Eight of Pentacles is sort of sandwiched in between the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. It's almost like what I'm getting is you are working away on something and you're like kind of like, if you notice, this person's just kind of like focused on their own work and they're not like looking around or anything. They're kind of like, I feel like you don't see this coming because you're like so busy with something. And then these two people come out of the woodwork and you have to make a choice between the two of them. But they're communicating, I think, in terms of love because they're both showing up as the, what do you call it? In the cups. And cups has to do with love, emotions. Typically romantic love is how we think of them. So yeah, I feel like you're kind of just like in the zone, doing your own thing, and then all of a sudden these people are communicating with you and you're like, what? I have to make a decision? What's going on? So yeah, let's clarify these 7 of Cups, please and thank you. Thank you. Okay, very interesting. Okay, the Fool also came out, so I'm gonna include that. Yeah, so we have the 4 of Cups and the Fool. And this is clarifying the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups also has to do with making choices and decisions. Sometimes it has to do with like illusions, like not everything is as it seems, kind of like on the 7 of Cups, typically the energy is like they don't really know what to choose because not everything is as it seems. And then the 4 of Cups is all about like somebody either boundary setting or maybe there was an offer that was refused in the past and now that's coming up again and they're like, never mind, I want a new start. So it could be that somebody from your past had a lot of options and decided to pass on by this connection and now they want a new start. Or this could be indicating that you have had a lot of options and perhaps maybe you rejected or set boundaries with somebody and then they're coming back up because they want to start. They want a new beginning with you. The Fool card is all about new beginnings. So yeah, they want something with you for sure. Let's clarify the Judgment card, please and thank you. Judgment card, please and thank you. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? For the Judgment. Judge-a-rooney. Ooh, that one came out spicily. Okay. The Page of Cups came out for the Judgment card. I kid you not, I'm gonna be so real with you right now. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. That's Spirit saying I said what I said. Yeah, you have some major decisions to go through. And you're also going through a time of rebirth and awakening, and I think it's very much spiritual. You're going through a spiritual awakening during this time. And with the Page of Cups is like a youthful energy coming towards you with an offer. Well, not necessarily an offer yet, but it's more like they're interested in exploring something regarding love or romance or emotions. And so that coming out to clarify the Judgment card is telling me that this time of rebirth, renewal, spiritual enlightenment, going into that phase of your life is going to bring about people that are coming towards you with love offers because you're going to be radiating. I'm pretty sure I said this in the same message in the last reading I did, because like the bird here is going into the light, and so you are going to be radiating light, and that's going to be quite attractive. And people are going to come towards you and they're going to be like, hey, I'm kind of curious if you want to, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to be the person to be like, oh yes, I want to blah, blah, blah too, or whatever. So that's pretty cool. That's kind of cute. Okay, now the King of Pentacles, Father of Pentacles. Thank you. Okay. 2 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. This is very interesting for the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who has been through some stuff. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. That is, I mean, just even look at the image. It's a dude like with 10 swords in his back. That's a lot. That's a lot of pain, a lot of agony, a lot of betrayal. And the 2 of Swords indicates that they're at a crossroads, that they're confused about something. And I think you know, I think that even though this King of Pentacles is coming towards you, and they're super established, super, you know, typically the King of Pentacles represents somebody that's confident within themselves, very secure. So the fact that they're coming up with so much sword energy tells me that they're really in their head right now. And I think that they are fearing what happened in the past. There's something about past wounding here that is leaving them confused. Well, we'll explore that more later on, but let's clarify the Page of Wands. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else for that? Nope. We got the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about, is I think of the Minnow Pond Tarot channel, and he always says, like, is the juice worth the squeeze? And so, like, that's like the perfect, like, kind of description for this card. Is like, is it paying off? Is this worth it? You know, is it worth my time and effort? Is it gonna be rewarding me? If I put all of my love, attention, care into something, is it going to pay off? And, you know, because there needs to be a balance, right? We can't just pour everything into something and expect nothing in return. I'm sure there's certain things in life that you probably do that for, but most of the time, if you're having a healthy relationship with somebody else, you're not going to be just pouring into them and expecting nothing in return. You're going to want something back from that, right? You're going to want a little bit of something back. So it's like, with the Page of Wands coming towards you, I think you're kind of thinking like, is this person for real? And like, can they back up what they say is kind of what I'm seeing. Like, you're kind of in this spot of like, but like, are they real? Like, is this real? Like, I feel like there's a slight bit of hesitance, but it's really, it's not like, it's pretty much like how I'm feeling right now is it's just pretty much taking the time to consider, like, is this person a good fit for you? Is this person what they seem to be? And yeah, will that be returned to you, the effort that you put into it? Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So, two different energies here so far. And it's interesting because okay. Actually, before I go and say that, I'm gonna ask the cards, is the King of Cups the same as the King of Pentacles? Is this the same kind of energy, or is this somebody else? Okay, so maybe. Okay. Oh, I see what it's saying. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, clarifying if this King of Cups is the same as the King of Pentacles, somebody here is very slow moving. Oh, you know what? I'm just clicking. It's now just clicking in my head a little bit. The King of Pentacles is in the position of the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a very, very, very slow moving energy. As you can see, the horse isn't even moving. He's stuck in place. But there is a good side to the Knight of Pentacles where it's like, okay, this person has had plenty of time to sort of map out where they want to go, what direction they want to head in, you know, what they want. So they have that, like, even if they come slower, there's that like stability and sense of like, this is what I want. I have taken the time to fully consider it. So I'm actually seeing that as like the King of Pentacles energy. So when the cards tell me maybe, I think that this is like, if this King of Pentacles can get out of their head and stop worrying about the past, they will come forward and be that King of Cups for you. But right now they're really stuck in their head and they're very slow moving. So it doesn't seem like anything's happening immediately with that. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. Okay, so I'm going to also clarify, is this Knight of Cups the same as the Page of Cups? Or Page of Wands? Okay. That's interesting. Interesting. So, again, there's like a maybe here. With the Ace of Swords. So, again, there is communication coming in. But the Eight of Cups comes out with it. So, this is telling me yes and no. The thing about tarot that's so fun is that the cards come out the way that, not how you want them to come out, it's what you need to know. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, sometimes I'll ask a question to the cards and something else completely comes out of the cards and I have to interpret that. Because it's like, Spirit's like, okay, that's not important. What's important is this, you know? So like, it's like the cards are bringing your attention to things that you need to focus on. So when it comes to, is this Page of Wands the same as the Knight of Cups here, it's again telling me yes and no. So, oh, I see. They're hesitant because there's some sort of like backstory here. The Eight of Cups is all about like leaving things behind that no longer emotionally fulfill you. The Ace of Swords is somebody coming forward with a message. So it's like this Page of Wands here could show up as the Knight of Cups. Again, if they get over like whatever obstacles are in their way. And a lot of it seems like it's mental obstacles. So like, yeah, okay. So what I'm getting from these cards is that this Page of Wands has some sort of history with you. Either they left a connection behind or you did. And so they want to come forward with this communication, but I feel like they're afraid because they're not sure how you're going to take that. I think that they're maybe afraid of like your reaction to them trying to communicate. And that could also be why they're kind of coming in a little bit meekly. Meekly? Is that a word? Meekly? Well, they're coming in a little bit shyly. If, yeah, it seems like they are going to be coming in because they want to communicate something with you. But they're nervous. They're nervous about like how you're going to respond to that. Yeah, so this is just a weird energy because it's like you technically have two choices, but are you going to see either one of those choices? Because they're both kind of stuck right now. They're both kind of stuck about like, you know, the King of Pentacles is worried about their past woundings and they don't want to, you know, go through all of that pain again that they went through in the past. And then the Page of Wands is like somebody from your past potentially. And also under the Page of Wands, there was the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like, again, there's like this feeling of like, maybe you've been there and seen that. Yeah, so maybe you've been there and you've seen what this person is capable of, and maybe, you know, maybe it wasn't that great. Maybe the connection you had with this person wasn't that great. So like, yeah. I'm gonna see, yeah, let's see what they're... I literally was just about to ask the cards something and this card came out. Seven of Swords. I was gonna say, what are the actions for these people? Like, what are they going to, what kind of steps are they going to take towards you? The Seven of Swords is such an interesting energy, okay? On the traditional tarot, it's depicted by somebody stealing a bunch of swords. And that shows like creativity and thinking outside of the box, but it also can show sneakiness. So it's like, are they coming towards you sneakily, or are they just thinking outside of the box? Let me clarify that. Seven of Swords. Thank you. Yep. Oh, okay. So this person, okay, before I interpret the cards, let me tell you what came out. The Hanged Man. Eight of Swords. The Hermit. So somebody here has gone through some sort of spiritual awakening, shifting in perspectives, much more enlightened now with the Hanged Man. They're seeing things from a different point of view. But the Eight of Swords indicates that this person has been stuck in their head for some time. and, you know, kind of stuck in a situation. It could even be a made-up situation, because this really has to do with the thoughts. It could be just like, you know, thoughts getting too overwhelming and, you know, ultimately becoming unmotivating for moving forward with this. So the Hermit card also came out. So it's like, okay, this person has taken the time to go within and work on themselves so that they can get this like new perspective of things, and maybe to kind of break outside of their headspace a little bit, because they've been so stuck in their head about things regarding you. But overall, it seems like a positive Seven of Swords, because these are clarifying the Seven of Swords here. So I don't think it's sneaky actions, this person. And I want to know, who is this person? Please and thank you. Who is this person? Okay. Okay. So the Seven of Wands clarifies who is this person. This is somebody that has overcome things. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that that's exactly what I just said, more or less. Like, they've overcome things. They've had obstacles, they've had challenges, but they ultimately are successful. So, and also, since it is the Wands that is clarifying who is this person, I'm thinking that this person could very well be the Page of Wands that is coming towards you. Is that correct? Let me double check. Is that correct? It is the Page of Wands that's being represented here by the Seven of Swords. Okay. Is this the Page of Wands? Please and thank you. Okay, okay. So it says no. Okay. The cards are telling me no. Oh, okay. 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 So, yeah. This is a straight up no. It's the two of the cards that came out. The Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands. These are both very emotionally damaged cards. Like, actually, I don't like that phrasing. These are just cards that represent somebody that's gone through a hard time, especially when it comes to love and their passions. So that clarifies to me that this is actually the Father / King of Pentacles, the one that's been through some stuff in their past. Yeah, it seems like this is what their story is, the King of Pentacles here. So they've been through a lot of heartbreak and potentially betrayal in relationships. And as a result of that, they have their walls up. But I don't think that they're going to be that way forever, because of their hard work on themselves and going within and trying to overcome these mental blockages. And the fact that they are going to be successful with that just shows me that this person is not only willing to overcome those things, but is actively doing the work it takes to overcome those like mental obstacles or difficulties that are kind of blocking them from coming forward and expressing what they want to express. Because I feel like ultimately, it's like they know that they can be successful with this if they do the proper work and preparation for it. Like, I think they know what they need to do, and I think that they are doing that. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Since that's clarifying the King of Pentacles, I want to clarify the Page of Wands energy. Page of Wands energy, please and thank you. Got anything for the Page of Wands energy that's coming towards the collective, please and thank you? Or just planning to come towards the collective, please and thank you? Page of Wands, what do we got? What do we got? Ooh. Yeah. Very interesting. So the Son of Pentacles, otherwise known as the Knight of Pentacles, came out for the Page of Wands. And this is really interesting because the Knight of Pentacles now has come out for both people, which honestly makes some sense, because it's like if these two people have not made themselves known, they're taking their time. They're taking their time to like prepare to come towards you. They're taking their time. They're both doing that. So you probably don't even know that these two people are even coming towards you, because they're taking their time and they want to be sure that this is what they want before they come towards you. I feel like they don't want to waste your time. Both of them don't want to waste your time. I think they view you quite highly if that's like the case, because yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, as I said before, it's all about preparation and like knowing the direction that you want to go in. Even if it's really slow moving, they have had the time to consider fully what they want and what they want to move towards. Honestly, I really like that. I feel like it's not often that I get two energies that I actually like. Usually there's like one that I prefer over the other, to be honest, but I don't know. These people seem like they're pretty decent. Like they're both taking the time. Well, before I say that, let me clarify the Knight of Pentacles on the Page of Wands. Ooh, cool. This Page of Wands, though. Okay, let me just show you what came out. Two of Wands. The Emperor. The Emperor is a big energy, dude. Wow. And honestly, these two cards work really well together because it's telling me a story. Here's somebody that has it all, you know, this super powerful being, somebody that's super experienced, has, you know, made their way in the world. And then like the Two of Wands is like this person here is like, yeah, I, you know, have everything I want, but now what? So it's like this Page of Wands that's coming towards you is like very powerful. Yeah, it just is strange. If they have all of this power within them, why are they showing up as a page? Yeah, let me clarify that a little bit. Why the Emperor for the Page of Wands, please and thank you? It could be possible that they see you as an Emperor. And maybe that's why they're taking so much time to come towards you, is that they want to make sure that they're properly prepared to be a match for an Emperor. Why did the Emperor come out for the Page of Wands? Please, thank you. Thank you. Bro. You're not going to believe what just came out. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. Let me just show you how this came out. I don't know if you know this, but this little lady right here is the Empress, who is the divine match to the Emperor. This person sees you as their divine match. Wow, that alone is very moving. That is beautiful. The Three of Wands came out as well, and also the Five of Swords. So the Three of Wands is all about like your ship's coming in, things are finally moving and taking off. Maybe you're planning on finally moving towards something. So I think that's what this person is doing. They're finally getting ready, like getting amped up to come towards you and communicate something, because they also had the Ace of Swords clarifying them. So yeah, they want to come forward with some sort of communication. They see you as their divine match, and I mean divine match. The Emperor and the Empress do not come out together very often. That's such a powerful pairing. Okay, anyways. The Five of Swords indicates some sense of conflict. So again, there's this message here about they're kind of afraid to come towards you because they're afraid of like potentially conflict, especially if you have a past with this person. They also could be, they may have gone through some sort of transformation to become this emperor. They may have been working on themselves. Maybe they are different than what you last knew of them. If you guys did have a past together, it could be that who you remember and the person that's coming towards you are two different people, even though it's the same person. This person may have gone through some sort of transformation. And yeah, they're kind of like, they're trying to get themselves psyched up to come towards you, but there's like this fear of conflict with the Five of Swords. But then again, the Five of Swords can also indicate somebody that's willing to win no matter what the cost. So no matter what the cost, huh? That makes me think that there's some sort of cost that this is costing them. Sorry, my septum piercing always is going crooked on me. Yeah, so there is some sort of past here with this person. Okay, let me see. What are they risking? What is this about, like wanting to win at all costs, having to do with the Page of Wands here? Okay, thank you. Their security and their comfort. That's what it costs to come towards you and share this. Willing to win at no matter what the cost, but the cost of coming towards you has something to do with their stability and their security and like their physical comforts. I typically get physical comforts when it comes to the Four of Pentacles, like something that they, you know, really hold near and dear to their heart. But that could also show like how intensely they feel for you in this connection as well. This person has a lot of feelings for you, I feel. They hold this connection very, very close to their heart. Well, before I go any further with that, let me clarify Four of Pentacles. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Lord have mercy. Okay. Queen of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, that is beautiful energy. The Queen of Wands. That's quite an interest. Oh. Okay, so I'm getting a message. It's going to be pretty specific. And I'm sorry if this offends anyone. But the Page of Wands may be already attached to something. Yeah. So this Page of Wands that's coming towards you may be attached to somebody. And that would make sense when it comes to the cost being their stability, security, comfort, physical comfort right now, is they could be financially linked to somebody else. But if this is the connection with this person, with the Four of Pentacles, they see you as the Ten of Pentacles, somebody that can offer them much more happiness, much more prosperity and abundance. Let me clarify the Queen of Wands before I go down that roll down that road. Let's see. Because I could be wrong. Queen of Wands, clarification, thank you. Okay. Yeah. The Five of Cups came out to clarify that, the Queen of Wands. So, oh. I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for this Queen of Wands now. I think that if this person is attached to somebody, they're willing to break things off with said person to pursue you. And that leaves this Queen of Wands feeling really sad and very pessimistic. Or, on the other hand, this could be a relationship that they recently just got out of as well. And maybe that Queen of Wands is heartbroken because, you know, nobody likes going through a breakup. So it could be that this person is recently single. Okay, and that might make sense why they're showing up as the Page of Wands, even though they're clarified by the Emperor. So it's like this person probably is newly single, and maybe you don't even know that they're single. And then they come towards you and you're like, whoa, okay. Yeah. So even though this person potentially is free of this relationship, it seems like somehow the Queen of Wands is still attached to them. So maybe they co-parent, or there's some sort of need to still interact with this person on a regular basis. So the energy is sort of still around, even if it's not specifically a relationship. Okay. So that makes sense to me. And that kind of shows like how each person has their own baggage, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like that word, but like, you know, they have their own stuff that they're dealing with that kind of causes some obstacles for coming towards you. They both know what they want to do. They both know that they want to come towards you with communication, but they have challenges and roadblocks in the way. The King of Pentacles, on one hand, is dealing with heartbreak and past trauma and overcoming that, and as well as working on themselves internally. And then the Page of Wands that's coming towards you is potentially fresh out of a relationship. And so they have that energy maybe still attached to them to some degree, especially if they're just recently out of a relationship. I feel like there needs to, and this is just my personal opinion, don't take it as gospel, but when it comes to breakups and, you know, moving towards another relationship, I think that there needs to be a period of time in between those two things, you know, the breakup and the new relationship. There needs to be a period of time in between those two things so that that person can heal themselves and make sure that they're actually ready for another relationship before jumping into another one. So this could be somebody that's like a serial monogamous is a phrase that I've heard. So this could be somebody that kind of jumps to relationship, from relationship to relationship. I mean, their feelings for you are real and they do see a lot with you, but this person may not be taking the proper time to work on themselves before coming towards you. So yeah, both of these characters here, they both have their own obstacles that they're kind of working through right now. And I think that that's kind of why there is a delay in this communication, that they both want to communicate to you, but they both have like their little roadblocks in the way that they're working through. Okay. Let's see. I'm kind of feeling that that's kind of the message. Because I feel like the more I go into this, it's just going to give me more and more details about these blockages, and rather than something that's actually useful. Because I mean, I can go on and on about these blockages and roadblocks in their way, but I don't know if that would really do anything that productive. Well, let's ask the cards anyways. Anything else for the collective in regards to this situation with these two people? Okay. Nothing for that deck. Any more information for the collective in regards to these two situations, please and thank you. Okay. Actually, I wrote that. Okay, so one card did come out as clarification. Okay, so justice came out. So I feel like this is going to be a time of justice for you. Especially when these people come forward with their communication finally. And also, the justice lady on the card, she's holding a sword. So there is an aspect of communication with that. So when somebody or both people come towards you with communication, there is a balancing of the scales. She also is holding scales that are balanced. So there's a balancing of the scales taking place here. And Justice card is also a major arcana, so this is some major justice that you're going to be experiencing. Could be even karmic justice. I hesitated because at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles, and then underneath it started to slide off and then expose the Six of Cups. And I found that really interesting because before I asked the cards, the Six of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. So they really want me to point out the Six of Cups here. There's something about that. The Six of Cups has to do with like past, past people that you've experienced and like somebody that you have a past with. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a relationship. It could just be somebody that you think of fondly from the past. That like there's like a sense of nostalgia and like typically good energy with that. But with the Two of Pentacles on top, kind of tells me that there's a need to balance here. And so maybe there's like not necessarily a warning per se, but like just to be aware that maybe you'll have to approach the situation in a very balanced way. I feel like, especially when it comes to the Six of Cups and that nostalgia element, you could have very fond memories of this person that you may have some sort of past with. And those memories could sort of cause you to have some rose-colored glasses, painting the past maybe a little bit prettier than it really was. So I think that it's just important for you to find a place of balance and stability within yourself before being swayed one way or another. And then the other deck at the bottom is the Four of Cups. It started to kind of peak, something started to peak underneath it, so let me just see what that is. This is the Justice card. I'm so done with this reading, like what the heck? That is insane. The connections in this reading are insane. Like the fact that there's like so many cards that are like repeating, like I said what I said, I said what I said. That's what Spirit is saying. Because like as we saw before, the Justice card came out for you. So with the Four of Cups being on top and then the Justice card being underneath, Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Four of Cups typically, yeah, we had the Four of Cups earlier. So I kind of described like how it is somebody that could have potentially denied a connection or set boundaries with somebody. Um, so I'm seeing this as like somebody that you've set boundaries with or kind of didn't accept their love offer or something like that from the past. There's something regarding a sense of justice with this connection. So there's very strong, there's like very, there's like a very strong element of yeah, somebody that like you had a past with, whether it was a missed opportunity or an actual full-blown relationship. I can't say for sure, but it's going to be bringing about a strong sense of justice for you. um yeah, I feel like they're going to communicate something to you, and what they communicate is going to be very important. And so maybe that's when you take the time to really see if this person has grown and evolved to be the emperor as they're showing up. Um, so that's quite interesting. So it's almost like these two people, even though they both have blockages, it seems like the real powerful connection is the Page of Wands coming towards you, also clarified by the Emperor. So that's a very powerful energy, and they're kind of overtaking this reading, to be quite honest. Um, so I have a feeling that they're going to be the first one to approach you, or to come at you with some sort of communication. Um, so yeah, this is sort of like kind of just letting you know that this is coming, and this seems like it's coming. Um, yeah, because their energy is very powerful and intense, so that makes me think that this is somebody that's actively trying to come towards you right now. Um, Whereas on the other side, the King of Pentacles, I think that they're still kind of hung up with their like past, um, you know, issues and pains and traumas from the past. They may still be hung up on those and maybe not coming towards you as fast as this other person. Um, but I don't know. Um, yeah, only time will tell. Um, there is two energies here, but I think that this Page of Wands Emperor energy is going to be coming towards you much faster than the King of Pentacles. And not to say that that's better or worse. Honestly, like it's really just about the energy. Like how is that person approaching you? How's that person presenting themselves? Has that person really learned and grown and changed, evolved? And I think, yeah, I honestly think that this could be even surprising for you, this person from the past, because I feel like you may not even see it coming, and then boom, here it is. And then you're like, oh wow, like this kind of balances things out. It could have even been unrequited love from the past, you know what I mean? It could be somebody from the past that maybe you had feelings for, but maybe it never went anywhere. And maybe this person's coming around and being like, hello, I am ready now, you know? So, honestly, I like that, you know? That's kind of a nice energy. And yeah, I still am like, typically, like I said earlier, I kind of like, there's an energy that I like more than the other. And honestly, I kind of like both of their energies, if I'm going to be quite honest, as long as this Page of Wands / Emperor isn't already attached to someone. But if like, that's just a past experience that they're moving past, then that's fine. But they're not really showing up with really bad energy. I feel like it's really just the King of Pentacles is just stuck in their head more or less and still dealing and working through some stuff. Whereas the Emperor / Page of Wands may feel a little bit more confident coming towards you. So yeah, I actually quite like this reading. And ultimately the choice will be yours, and you're going to be able to see like who is being honest, who's being real with you, and you know, you're going to be able to tell like who's taking the time to work on themselves, to improve themselves, and it will show in their actions and in how they come towards you, how they speak to you, how they show up for you, you know? So, yeah, I hope that this reading helped you. If it resonated at all, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or share, whatever you want. And if you subscribe, you can become part of the Hive Collective. Because I'm bee, bees live in hives. You can become an honorary bee like me. That would be nice. So yeah, I hope you like this reading, and I hope you stay tuned for more readings to come. And thank you so much.